Alrighty. So just pretty much. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to put my Apple Watch on charge. It's dead, and I'm about to actually dive into my pre-workout meal. So doing the intro from home for a change before the session, not after the session, because I know I did that yesterday. So yeah, while my watch charges, while I eat my pre-workout meal and let it digest, I'm gonna watch this new episode of Beatty's podcast. Can't remember the name of the podcast. The FNP podcast. So it's a bodybuilding podcast. It's on YouTube. Really good. I actually enjoy it. The regular hosts, and then they sometimes have like a guest on. They got Nick Walker on this one, so that'll be cool. I'm gonna watch this and eat this pretty much. But yeah, just wrapped up today's work. All my guys' check-ins for Thursday. So it's currently just after 6 p.m. So yeah, a bit of a late pre-workout meal. Or I should say not late pre-workout meal, bit of a late meal number two. I can't believe this is my second meal. No, wait, actually, it's my third meal. Yeah, shit, what am I going on about? It's my third meal for the day. So I am a little bit behind on my eating, but I will get it done. I'll get the job done. So tonight's training session is my second push session of the week. So that basically means I've got, let's get it up, the tricep press downs, machine tricep extensions, dips, incline press, dumbbell pullovers, and some dumbbell laterals. So that's what's on the agenda for tonight when I go to the gym. But like I said, I'll eat this, and I'll show you a bit of a close-up. I'll try to, at least. I get my... So, probably can't really see that, but it's like a ground chicken breast, rice, banana, cinnamon, honey, and salt. Yeah. Oh, and pepper as well. I like my pepper. But yeah, I'm going to eat this, and yeah, it's about 100 carbs, so pretty low. I will have an intra workout today, so intra workout carbs, and yeah, that'll bolster it up, and then a big post workout meal. But yeah, only 100 carbs in this. I think it was about 50 protein and just some trace fats. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. But I'll dive into this, and I'll see you guys at the gym. I messed up, guys, and I think it's pretty clear what I mean by that. There's no audio for the video footage you're watching, and that wasn't intentional, guys. I did charge my microphones. I had them ready to go, 100% battery, but I forgot to turn them on. I plugged them into the camera and I thought that they were on. I was literally talking the whole time, and I didn't realize until I think the second last set of the last exercise. So I think it was like the second last set of dumbbell pullovers for chest. I realized, oh shit, the microphones aren't on, and I kind of had a bit of a laugh to myself. I thought to myself, oh, shit happens. And so I figured I'd just do a little bit of a voiceover instead, guys, and just walk you through the session, and just, I suppose, touch on a few key notes throughout the week, because why not? Otherwise, you'd just be watching soundless footage. And I mean, if you don't want to watch this video and you want to tune out and click off, click away, I totally understand. If you prefer just watching the raw footage and not having voiceovers. However, I can assure you that as of the next video that will be uploaded, the leg day from yesterday, it's currently Sunday as I'm recording this voiceover, and this session was on Friday. And here I'm talking about something, I can't remember what I'm talking about, but back to what I was just saying. This was done on Friday, even though I normally do this on Thursday. So my second push session is usually on a Thursday. The only reason I didn't do it on Thursday is I had a rest day on Thursday. My body just really needed it. I was absolutely thrashed. I was worn out. So I had a rest day, and then I came in fresh and punched out this session on Friday. I just obviously forgot to turn the microphones on. But it was a good session. I hit rep PBs across the board on every exercise, which kind of surprised me. So the tricep press downs here, I had 4 sets of this, and they were all my rep match sets. So whatever reps, whatever load I got on the first set, I had to match that for all of the following sets. And I managed to do that with a 1 rep PB. So 1 rep PB across 4 sets, which means I got a total of 4 additional reps, 4 additional effective reps for this exercise, which was pretty neat. I was happy about that. And then after this, I moved on to my second triceps movement, which was just a machine tricep extension. Normally I do the overhead triceps extension machine, but it was taken and I really wasn't in the mood for waiting, so I just did a different triceps extension machine where my shoulders aren't in flexion, they're in a little bit more extension. It's kind of like a seated one. That's one I used to do in earlier videos, earlier in the bulk, back at World Gym Springfield. But yeah, I mean, I just did that. It still ticks the boxes. Decent tricep stimulus. I mean, it's not as, I suppose, ideal, because I mean, I want to have ideally one tricep exercise where my shoulders are in a little bit more extension, and one triceps exercise where my shoulders are in a little bit more flexion. But it is what it is. It was taken, so I just did 2 tricep exercises where my shoulders were both in quite a bit of extension. And you'll see what I mean in a minute, the second triceps movement. But overall, yeah, the training session went good in general. I mean, like I said, I hit rep PBs on every exercise for triceps and for chest. I still skipped side delts. I just really couldn't be screwed training them, to be honest. They're not really a weak point anyway, so it's not a big worry. I mean, I can afford to skip side delts every once in a blue moon, and in my overall shoulder development, as you'll see, because I do have a bit of a physique update toward the end of the video. Mind you, I'm quite fluffy at the minute, and this was me, I think I was 4,500 calories deep at this point in the day, and about 4.5-5 liters water deep, so quite a lot of water retention, quite a lot of bloat from the food in my gastrointestinal tract at this point. So be easy on me. I look a lot better in the morning fasted, I can assure you that. It almost looks like I've got an additional kilo or 2 of fat at this point of the day. I hold water quite quickly and quite easily. My body is just like that, tends to want to hold on to water. But overall, yeah, good session. Skip side delts, but my rear delts are more so my priority in terms of the overall shoulder development. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal if I skip side delts every once in a blue moon. But yeah, PBs on triceps and chest. Chest, I did the dips just because it's a nice kind of transition movement between triceps and chest, as it kind of incorporates both body parts quite well, or to quite a large degree. And I really like to do that if I'm training 2 or 3 body parts. The exercise that I'm ending a body part on, and the next body part that I'm starting, I want to kind of choose a movement, ideally if I'm able to, that kind of targets both of those body parts quite effectively. So transitioning from triceps to chest, dips is a good option in my opinion, because you can make it more chest dominant, of course, by leaning forward, more triceps dominant by sitting more upright, but regardless how you perform it, it does recruit the triceps to quite a large degree, quite a large extent, and similarly, at the same time, it recruits the chest to quite a large extent. So that's what I did. And then I went into my machine press and then a dumbbell pullover to finish off, just getting a nice kind of deep stretch, really kind of loading that stretch and trying to spend a little bit of time into that lengthened position on the dumbbell pullovers at the very end, just to open everything up. I like to do like a real deep stretching movement at the end of a body part if I can. I think it's really useful. And with dumbbell pullovers, it's hit and miss. Some people love them, some people hate them. I used to hate them, but then I learned how to perform them correctly, and I absolutely loved them. I went from just feeling shoulder pain and discomfort to getting the biggest kind of chest pump stretch imaginable. And I think a lot of whether or not you like dumbbell pullovers will come down to how well you can perform them. So, yeah, good session. I mean, nothing to really kind of comment on. Body weight has climbed up this week, but not consistently. I will make a point of mentioning that it bumped up initially the first day, or after the first day of increasing my insulin dose, so increased the Lantus by an additional 10 IU the start of this week. So I went from 20 to 30 IU of Lantus in the morning, and that just caused an initial spike the following day by about 2 kilos, so 4.5 pounds almost, and it's kind of just held throughout the week. So I'd say, given the rapid nature of it, it's most likely just water retention and nothing much else. So I haven't really gained any weight per se beyond that point. It's just been dropping down on occasion and then climbing back up to what it was at the day following the introduction of the additional 10 IUs of Atlantis. So depending on my carbohydrate intake, because I obviously have been doing my best to cycle my carbohydrates this week. If it was a high carb day versus a base day versus a low day, the scale weight's kind of like either jumped down, stayed the same or whatnot a little bit. But overall, it's been hovering between 121.5 and 122.5. But the initial jump up to 122.5 occurred literally the day following the increase in Lantus. So I really don't think that it could be anything other than just that acute kind of weight gain that's caused by Lantus, because it's very retentive for a lot of people, especially myself. I notice I'm very retentive when it comes to water. In a surplus, I do store water quite easily. And that's a good thing for recovery. It's just you want to make sure that you're monitoring your blood pressure. You don't want blood pressure to get too high as a result of that. If so, it could be a potential problem. And it just depends on what the cause of the water retention is. If your estradiol is high, then you obviously want to get that into range or under control, because that can be deleterious in other ways health-wise. You don't want estradiol to be too low, but you also don't want it to be too high. You want it to be within the physiologic range, in my opinion, personally. That's where I like to have mine. And I like to have mine in the high end of the physiologic range. As soon as it goes supraphysiologic or beyond the reference range, I just notice negatives over time. Aside from feeling a little bit more lubricated in the joints, everything's just a negative. I get a bit more edema, more water retention in the face, blood pressure goes up a bit more, I get hot, I start sweating like a lot profusely, I should say. So it's just not really a good time, to be honest. But yeah, good session. Dumbbell pullovers, I love them, and you'll see how I perform them as the video kind of progresses and goes on. But yeah, I'm a massive fan of dumbbell pullovers, and I think if you learn how to correctly perform them, they are a formidable tool to have in your toolbox for overall chest development, provided you got no pre-existing injuries or issues that kind of otherwise warrant them useless or dangerous. But with that said, that's pretty much it. Hey, body weight's climbed up a little bit, like I said. I basically have the same macros across the course of this week as I did last week. Average of 350 protein, average of 900 carb, and average of 50 fat. Just been staggering my carbohydrates and fats depending on the day. Like I said earlier in the week, 2 high days of 1,500 carbs with trace fats, and then was it 4 base days of 700-ish carbs, and then 1 rest day of 500 carbs. On my base days, they have been a little bit higher carb-wise, just because I've really struggled to hit my 1,500 carb target on my high days. I don't have my carb powder yet, so it's been a bit of a challenge. I've been falling more so around the 1,100 carbs per day, just because I'm getting it from Whole Foods mostly. And then kids' cereal to help make up some easy calories, easy carbs. But next week, hopefully I should have my carb powder, which means I'll be able to hit those 1,500 carb days quite effortlessly by just adding in like 200 carbs in the form of a liquid around training, like pre-workout and intra-workout. And so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Carbs though, obviously I've just been having a little bit more on my base days to average and balance out my weekly average 900 carb per day intake. And aside from that, yeah, nothing else to say, guys. So I'll wrap it up here. Enjoy the rest of the training, or I hope you do at least, and I'll chuck in some footage of me, I guess, giving you a bit of a physique update. It's nothing extensive, but a little something. I don't like taking my shirt off in the gym. I always found it a bit weird. I feel like people who take their shirt off in the gym and kind of get around and flex are a bit up themselves. So I don't really like to do that much. But yeah, I did it for the sake of the YouTube. And I'll give you a bit of a, I suppose, a visual idea of where I'm currently at. Mind you, I'm quite fluffy at the moment, and I look even worse because of the downlighting, the fact that it's probably 2 hours before my bedtime. I'm getting a late session in. I'm already like 5,000 calories deep for the day, about 4 to 5 liters of water deep for the day, so quite retentive. But yeah, you'll see, guys. Anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, here let me break it down. Yeah, I'm gon' make it now. Give me some time and you'll see me up on stage somehow. I'm working every day, I'm working hella late. I'm working cause it's worth it. Once you make it, then you play. I'm never slowing down, I'm gonna own this town. Live by the saying that your time is lost but never found. Let's go another round, make them give up the crown. Nah, I ain't playing, man, I'll take it, so just give it now. Yeah, I'm gonna work hard, play hard. Yeah, I play my first card, ace hard. Yeah, they know I play smart, play hard. We don't have the same star, we don't have the same cards. Yeah, it's not the hand that you dealt. Nah, it's how you prove it to yourself. Nah, you don't need any wealth. Gotta live your life, work hard and excel. Yeah, don't be looking for their help. Look inside of yourself for the wealth. Keep your mind and your body in good health. And keep working for nobody but yourself. Yeah, you can make it one day. Don't be listening what anybody say. They got their own state of mind, okay. Most of the time it won't help anything. Keep my head down. I ain't gonna stop now. Got no time to have doubts. I'm gonna make it somehow. I'm gonna keep my head down. I ain't gonna stop now. Got no time to have doubts. I'm gonna make it somehow. I'm gonna keep my head down. Keep my head down. I'm gonna fight till I make it, yeah. Yeah, I'll be okay. Oh, I'll be okay. I'm gonna fight, never giving up. Yeah, I'll be okay. Oh, I'll be okay. Cause I know just what I'm capable of. You can leave if that's not enough. I believe in never giving up. I don't need someone to help me up. Yeah, I work harder than the rest, smarter than the best. Every day is a test, but I stay obsessed. Maintain progress, keep away from the stress, cause I want nothing less, yeah. I keep moving on, every single day is another gone. Every single day write another song, so one day I'll play with the best is on. Okay, I know my path, not just an artist, I'm doing math. Not just charting, I have to add, cause I'm not just an art kid, I'm a brand. So I'm working hard, thinking smart, taking action with passion and using heart. Gain traction, reactions are just a start. No distractions, attract them to your heart, yeah. Keep my head down. I ain't gonna stop now. Got no time to have doubts. I'm gonna make it somehow. I'm gonna keep my head down. I ain't gonna stop now. Got no time to have doubts. I'm gonna make it somehow. I'm gonna keep my head down. Keep my head down. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps I take from my bed to the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Will today be rough or will today be great? 9, 10, 11, 12. Lately I've been going through hell. 13, 14, 15, 16. Today's the day. Are you coming? Are you I'm sick of being normal, I'm sick of being average. I'm sick of being mortal, I'm about to be a savage. I see a lot of things that I want, I will have them. I got a new mindset that I just established. I'll march through the cold with the nails on the pavement. I'll shovel that coal just to get out the basement. My story will be told, helping others make changes. I'll be so bold, they will watch in amazement. Am I gonna face it? Am I gonna chase it? Am I gonna start over? I keep waiting. Time is limited, quickly fading. Get my mind right, it's my time, you take it. Am I gonna face it? Am I gonna chase it? Am I gonna start over? I keep waiting. Time is limited, quickly fading. Get my mind right, it's my time, you take it. pushing hard to the metal, make a deal with the devil. Channel rage through my vessel into something that is special. Energy of a rebel, going up a level. I just wanna be greatness, I could feel changes. Turn a new page and tie up my laces. I will be the bravest, break out of my cages. I will not be nameless, I will not be aimless.
Face it, am I gonna chase it? Am I gonna start or will I keep waiting? Time is limited, quickly fading. Get my mind right, it's my time to take it. Am I gonna face it? Am I gonna chase it? Am I gonna start or will I keep waiting? Time is limited, quickly fading. Get my mind right, it's my time to take it.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring. How you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed?